Hey everyone. In the D2 Nightfall this week, I'm doing a garden world on my Warlock, and I'm using the last word purely for kicks, along with the modifiers of Solar Singe, Heavyweight, Momentum, and a 100 power handicap for score. So yeah, I ran the last word quest on Xbox, and then turned around and did it again on PlayStation. I'm a madman. Anyway, it's a really fun weapon, but definitely not intended for PvE purposes. That's why I've got the forged machine gun with a Boss Spec to do the heavy work, along with a Y1 Manannan SR4 now that scouts have got a new buff to work with. Also have the Lunafaction Boots with the Well of Radiance, so I don't have to reload in wells or rifts. That's a huge advantage. Now, since I was going for the 100k score here, I wasn't quite sure where I'd need to start killing enemies, so I more or less skipped the Infinite Forest and just started once I reached the next checkpoint. There's certainly no shortage of ads here, and I got the Cabal mixed in with the Vex version, which I kinda hate. It throws off other enemy positions just enough that it screws with my rhythm, and I definitely got a little sloppy in spots. I was also worried towards the end that I was going to come up short on score, so I think bottom line here is I should just kill a few more enemies in a few different spots, and it's an easy score finish every time. For the boss, I'm doing a one phase with the Well and Boots setup. I could have let the fight go on a little bit more to cover the rest of the scoring that way, but nah, why go through the trouble? A Whisper or Darcy Sniper works great here as well if you like that method, or you can always squeeze between the Minotaur and his shield to give yourself some protection if you're not a Warlock with a Well. So that is it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck on your own Nightfall run, and I'll see you around, Guardians.
Welcome back. You should remember this. You did great the first time.
I wasn't here the first time. Someone stole my shell.
Borrowed. I borrowed it to save all of time and space.
Area machines are everywhere. That module was hiding a path. The root mind is trying to keep us from that spire. Smart.
They are the primary vector by which the Vex remade the planet.
You see that beam? It's controlling this entire region through a series of modules and arc energy.
Well, it won't stay intact for long.
After the Guardian destroyed the root mine the first time, we spent weeks taking the simulation apart. The Vex have rebuilt it entirely. You've really messed things up this time, Osiris.
It was a risk I had to take, Segura. The Guardian has this handled.
That Minotaur is coated in temporal shielding. It will negate our weapons. Power source looks external.
Guardian. I miss teaming up. We should do it again sometime.
Leave my Guardian alone, Segura.
you destroyed the original root mine and left, we programmed demolition charges into every floor of this spire and reduced it to bits of data. It's unsettling to know that the Vex have rebuilt all of this so quickly.
There's enough arc energy here to power the city for 100 years. I can't imagine how much it took for the Vex to transform Mercury. just pulled the plug on this Spire's Arc network. The Vex are pretty angry.
I would be too.
Excuse us while we, kill them. Root mine has been dismantled. What's next? We're putting out fires all over the place today.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest Vex Cyclops I've ever seen, and we cracked it in half.
Oh, Dendron, right. You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.